What up, everybody? All right, y'all. Friday, HHero School. About to be amazing. We got a treat for you guys. We coming to you guys live from another club in Super Active Nutrition. What's the new name?
It's not known as, not trademark yet. So I'm not saying anything.
We at Kenny and Sarah's. It's like going to the house, right? We at Kenny and Sarah's, man. They about to go get a new name. I'm gonna help you guys with the name. I got some genius. Watch, it's gonna be bomb, right? They were gracious enough to host tonight, which is amazing. I love the setup. I love the feel. As you guys can see, here it is. Also, we'll just take a quick little, see everybody. Look at this, you guys. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Herbalife 24. Hopefully you guys just, get you guys inspired. Dreams of your own club, your own spot, your own business, you guys, your own endeavors, your own fortune, your own destiny, something that you have control over. It's just an amazing feeling, right, guys? And then it gets you into a whole different level of commitment. And so it's wonderful what they're doing. Glad to be here and going to training. SuperMario, you guys, please say the super. I've been an Herbalife member now for 3 years, 5 months. I started my nutrition plan. I lost 10 pounds in my first 8 days, so that was pretty good. That's a tab team member setting up the energy for me, right? He knows what's up. I'm going to say what up to my nephew real fast. What up, nephew? And then so after that, I ended up losing 21 pounds, dropping my body fat percentage down to 7%. So I was really just in love with the products, convinced that it worked, and also got introduced to the business opportunity. So I made $600 in my first month just sharing what I do and how the products work for me and my favorite flavors, wild berry at the time and cafe latte. And that $600 meant a lot in that first month because I was unemployed and didn't really know what I was going to do with life. I was on food stamps, and I just really was ashamed of that. Like, there was no pride in my life. And then now 3.5 later is just, pounding training, mini trainings, mini Saturdays, mini Sundays, really immersing myself in the business. We became president's team. And so for mostly the one thing that I could stress to anybody who wants to be successful is, don't get lazy in learning, which is a Jim Rohn quote. And, get to as much training as you can, know the stuff, become immersed in it, become well-versed in it, because the more that you learn, the more that you can teach you guys. So speaking of teaching, we're going to get right to it, you guys. And everything right now, we're going to do the basics for you guys to learn and teach. And what we're going to do is have the lady of the house come up here and do the products for you guys, so it's Active World team member, one half of, one of my most favorite power couples on the team, you guys, somebody who's helped definitely, hold this whole spot down, amazing vision, the small details around this place, it's a woman as such, you guys, so please give a warm welcome, and by the way, this is training in how to edify somebody before you bring them up, please give a warm welcome for Active World team member, Sarah Ogin.
Yeah.
Can you guys see her?
You guys did? Can you see me?
Can you hear her? Say something. Check.
I'll be loud. All right. This was unexpected. I was ready to chill. But you gotta be ready. You don't gotta get ready to stay ready, right? Come on, guys. Let's go. Wow, okay, I'm really feeling the energy. Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah. I've been a Herbalife member for almost 2 years. I think it is 2 years. Coming up on 2 years. Before Herbalife, I was already an Active World member. Before Herbalife, I was working out. I was trying to eat clean. But for some reason, my mentality was to kill myself in the gym, lose 5 pounds, and then the weekend would come. I had no limits. I had no restrictions. I would go hard, drink, eat, whatever I wanted to, and then I would tell myself, oh, okay, I'll just start again on Monday, right? Like, I was always back to square one on Monday. So with Herbalife, I felt like it was something that was going to help me figure out something more permanent so that I could actually lose the weight that I wanted. I wanted to lose 10 pounds. I actually ended up losing 15 my first 30 days. So I wanted to lose, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I lost 15 pounds my first 30 days. So I was really excited because I actually lost more weight than I originally even wanted to. I was able to tone up, drop body fat, and I was super, super excited because Kenny, my better half, I was trying to convince him to do it with me. He got amazing results, and he lost 35 pounds his first month and a half. So, yeah, so we were really excited. Like, that was 50 pounds together. That's a lot of weight. That's like, what, a toddler? That's a lot of weight. So we were really excited. We were super excited, and we got committed to the products 100%, and then we decided to do the business because we already loved the products, and people were asking us what we were doing because we were just more happy, more energized, we were looking better. So we were like, okay, we're gonna do the business. It only makes sense. We love the products, and we were meeting awesome people, SuperMario, Terrence, everybody. So when I went to my first HOM, it was at Super Active Nutrition, and Mario was showing the marketing plan, and I was like, I already love the products. SuperMario was already showing the marketing plan, and I already loved the product. So I seen the business, and I was like, holy crap, like, this is awesome, like, awesome. Because a business can't really be profitable if the main attraction, the biggest part of the business, isn't effective, right? And you guys all know the products are amazing, right?
Yeah.
You guys all have results in the room. I know because I see your pictures, I see your shout-outs, and you guys all have amazing results. So I'm gonna go over the products. The products that I'm going over today are the basic. I like to, when I'm sharing these products with clients, I like to call these the fundamentals, the building blocks of Herbalife. So first things first, guys, we have the Formula One shake mix. Who had their shake today?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. If you haven't, I'll be serving shakes at the end. So it's going to happen when we are done. Okay, so Formula One shake mix, guys. This is a healthy meal shake. It's not a protein shake. It does have added protein, but it's a healthy meal shake. So you guys can see this picture right here at the bottom. It shows everything what's in it. You have fiber, calcium, vitamins, nutrients, minerals, everything that your body needs, right? So when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do is we have our shake, of course, because it has everything that we need. Does that make sense? Yeah. And it comes in like 9 flavors, a lot of flavors. And I like to tell people it's healthy ice cream because that's what it tastes like. So when people are like, what does it taste like? I'm always like, honestly, it tastes like ice cream. Like, seriously, you guys agree? It tastes like ice cream, right? Perfect. And then we add lean protein. Okay, so this is a soy-based protein. We make our shakes with Formula One and protein drink mix. This comes in vanilla and also chocolate. It's going to give you the extra protein that your body needs. The more lean protein that you consume, the faster your body is going to be able to burn fat, right? So if you have a client or if you yourself are trying to lean out, you want to have a high protein diet because that's going to help you drop body fat faster, and that's ultimately the goal, right? Lean protein, soy protein, vanilla chocolate makes shakes taste like ice cream, gives it that thick, rich, creamy filling, and then also the protein acts as a milk substitute. So a lot of my clients, I'll tell them the benefit, like a big benefit of this, because a lot of people have jobs, go to school, they have children, they have a life, they have very little time to, find milk or find almond milk. Water is the most convenient thing. You can go to anybody's house and most likely you're gonna find water, right? Water. So this is a milk substitute, protein drink mix, the bomb. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's pump it up. Okay. Next product, guys, is the herbal tea concentrate. This is everyone's favorite. One STS, I caught Vanessa in the bathroom, and she had the herbal tea concentrate. And I won't go there. I won't even say the story, but just everybody loves herbal tea concentrate. Who loves herbal tea concentrate? Yes, exactly. Huh?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay, exactly. Benefits of the tea, you guys, it's thermogenic, so it creates natural heat in your body, and that's going to help you burn extra calories, right? So if you're somebody who's working out, or if you have a client who works out, you can say to them, you're going to sweat 10 times more, right? And usually people who work out, they want to sweat, right? Everybody wants to sweat. Like, you don't feel like you're working unless you're sweating. So the tea's going to help you sweat more. It burns calories on its own. A cup of tea burns 90 calories. So like here at the workout, we give everybody a cup of tea, and then we tell them, you just burned 90 calories before you even started the workout. And they're like, mind blown. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yes, that's exciting. And this comes in 5 flavors: raspberry, peach, lemon, chai, and cinnamon. Oh, also original.
My favorite.
We got Kenny's favorite. So we like to do this in the morning throughout the day. What someone would ideally want to do would have a shake in the morning for breakfast, and then this would be like a coffee replacement, right? So like this is the meal, the healthy meal. This is the caffeine energy part of your day. Does that make sense? And you can drink it all day. The more you drink, the more you shrink. Right, Liz? Exactly. Liz knows what I'm talking about. Okay, guys. Next product is the herbal aloe concentrate. This stuff is amazing. You can add it to your tea. It acts as a natural sweetener. You can also just drink it in water if you have problems with your digestive health, bloating, or just irregularity. This is something that you would recommend for your clients or for yourself. You add it to tea, drink it in water, take it to the face, whatever you guys want. There's no limits, you guys. It's just have fun with it. That's what I say. You guys good on the aloe?
Yeah.
Who likes aloe?
Yeah.
Okay, who likes mango aloe?
Yeah, I do.
Who likes cranberry aloe?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like cranberry one. So this is the basic. Did you want me to go over any of the products? Cellulose? Okay.
Multivitamins.
Okay. Kenny's gonna look for multivitamin and total control while I go over some of the awesome tabs that we have. Okay. So me personally, I got all my tabs. I stay ready, you guys. You don't gotta get ready if you stay ready, right?
Yeah.
And this helps too when I'm talking to people. If I'm talking about tabs, my tabs are always right here, right? So that people can see my tabs personally right here. So I'm not over here saying, oh, you know, you should take this. Because it's like, are you taking it? You know what I'm saying? So this is just a little bit like wellness evaluation tip, but I always have my tabs right here. I always have my tea right here. So when I'm talking to them, they see all my personal stuff. They know that I do it too. Does that make sense? So, and I actually show them too. Like I'll say, yeah, this is total control. This is what it looks like. You know, I did it to you. Like this is what this looks like. This is what cellulose looks like. Shoot, let's just take some right now. And then I'll just open this up, like just take a couple tabs right now. So cellulose, you guys, this is a water tab. It's really good for your skin and nails too, but all this does is it helps to get rid of excess water weight, right? So if you're somebody who holds on to water, you have cellulite, maybe a problem with bloating, this would be something beneficial for you because it's going to just make sure that you naturally eliminate that extra water weight, okay? Really good tab. It's actually like one of the least expensive, and it's, in my opinion, one of the most effective tabs. Like I always take this tab 3 to 6 times a day, just depending on how I'm feeling, but it's like a must for me every day. You guys like cellulose?
Yeah, I love it.
Who was tripping when it was out of stock? I was like, what the heck? What's going on? Okay, so then we have a cell activator, you guys. This is a tablet that's gonna help make sure that your body's actually absorbing what you put into it, right? So some people say you are what you eat. In Herbalife, it's cellular nutrition, so we say you are what you absorb, right? So you could be consuming these shakes, drinking this tea, but if your metabolism is not as healthy as it should be, you're not gonna intake the nutrients and vitamins and everything that you're putting in your system. So the cell activator is gonna make sure that your body is actually absorbing those things so that you can get the ultimate effect of it, right? Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Next thing, guys, multivitamin. This isn't a regular multivitamin, you guys. This is an Herbalife multivitamin. You guys see multivitamins at Walmart, all these places, but it isn't compared to Herbalife, right? So people will even ask me, well, I have my own multivitamin, or like my clients will tell us. And I'm like, it's not an Herbalife multivitamin. It's not comparable. This is water soluble, right? I said that right? Water soluble, which means it dissolves quickly, and that's what you want. If you're putting something in your system, you want it to dissolve as fast as possible so your body can absorb it. Does that make sense? Okay, multivitamin. Then we have total control. I had one of these not too long ago, so I'm like super sweaty right now. Thermogenic, it's basically tea in tablet form. So this is good for somebody who either wants to boost your metabolism and gives you energy. So this is good for somebody who wants to maybe double up on their tea. They can do the tea and they can have the total control tablet. Or for instance, some of my nurse clients, they can't go to the bathroom as much, or like I have clients at Patton where they can't go to the bathroom as much as they would like to, or if they were drinking the tea, you know, the tea can make you sometimes go more. the total control is really good because you get the same benefits of the tea, but you don't have that having to go pee a lot. Does that make sense? So this is something I recommend to people who have restrictions at work. So that's something good. Aminogen, this is an awesome tablet. If you guys don't know what it is, it's not really, I don't feel personally like it's a common tablet that people talk about a lot, but I personally really like it because when I started drinking the shakes in the beginning, sometimes I felt bloated, or because I was eating so much protein, I would just feel bloated. You know, girls was like, oh, I'm bloated, you know? You know what I'm talking about. I understand. I was bloated, and so the Aminogen, this helps to break down protein, right? And that's what it really is. If you're feeling that like blow or something's wrong, you're probably not breaking down the protein as fast as you should be, right? So the Aminogen is going to help with that, and you're going to break it down a lot faster, so you feel lean and clean like you should. Cool? Okay. Next product, guys. This is Prolesa Duo. You guys ever heard of Prolesa Duo?
Yeah.
Yes. This is the best. When Super Mario told me about the Palm Springs promo, I ordered 5 of them. No, I really did. I ordered 1. I did order 1, so I was like, I need that little extra push if I'm going to be out there in Palm Springs. But I like to do this probably every 3 months. I like to do a cycle of Prolesa Duo. It's really awesome, you guys. It speeds the rate your body burns fat. So we all have our own rate of burning fat. This is going to speed it up, and it also controls your hunger. So if you're somebody who has an issue with overeating or eating bad late at night, all these cravings come in, this is something that will help you control that. I like to have it 2 ways, either in the morning in my shake, but I don't blend it. It's very fine, so I usually recommend for people to just have it on the side. Maybe put a little bit of shake on the side, mix it in there, and then take it because it's fine. So when you blend it, you're actually just making it like less and less and less probably effective. So I put it on the side and a little bit of shake, or I just take it as a shot. So I'll mix it with water, take it as a shot, get it down, and I instantly feel smaller.
Straight
like,
to the face.
Straight to the face, like within 10 minutes, I'm in the mirror like, okay, that plus is already kicking in, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. B knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so yes, these are our amazing products. These are the star of the show. If you're not on everything I just talked about, pull out your phones at the end. I'll help you guys place your orders. These are the most important products. Well, they're all important, but for me, these are like must-have fundamentals. Everything healthy, everything you want in your system, have these. Lastly, you guys, well, two more things. The Herbalife 24 line, you guys. This is my personal refill. The Herbalife 24. This is our athletic line. So this is going to be for somebody. You can recommend these products for a client or for yourself. For somebody looking to build lean mass, right? So like, let's say you drop body fat, you lean out, and now you're just ready to get beast mode, right? You want to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever you're looking for. You're going to do the Herbalife 24 line. So, for instance, this Rebuild Strength. This is a post-recovery shake. What? Rebuild Strength. This is a post-recovery. So, you would work out. Within 30 minutes of your workout, you would have this. So, it's not like a shake you would have in the morning, like for breakfast, right? It's not a healthy meal shake. It's a recovery shake. And it's going to have everything your body needs to build muscle. BCAAs, amino acids, L-glutamine, whey, casein protein, all of that stuff. When you're talking to somebody who knows their stuff and you mention all of these things, when you're talking about the 24, they're like, wow, like she knows her stuff. You know what I mean? And I might not look like big and buff, but if I'm talking to a man and I mention all these things, he's like, okay, yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. And all of that's in here. Yes, pal. So we're going to get rid of all those 4 little shakes you're having. We're going to have just one at the end of your workout. Tastes like chocolate milk. Some people only work out because they want Rebuild Strength. B knows what I'm talking about. I've caught her in the gym. I'm not going to go there, but you guys, I'm just having fun. I had a lot of tea. Okay. Rebuild Strength. Awesome. Who loves Rebuild Strength?
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, that's my picture, you guys. I've been actually able to put on 8 pounds of lean mass. So that happened to me when I started using the 24 line. So I started with this, lost my weight, then I wanted to start building my muscle. I switched over to the 24. Well, actually, I still use the wonderful, healthy core nutrition products. There we go. But I've incorporated the athletic line as well. Another thing, Formula One Sport. It's just like the Formula One. It has everything that your body needs, but it's dairy-based, which is whey protein. It's dairy-based, so It would be good for somebody looking to build that lean mass. Does that make sense? This is soy, so it's good for leaning out. It's like equivalent to chicken breast. This one is the dairy-based whey protein, like steak. That's what I tell people. This is like chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast. This is like filet mignon, okay? So what do you like? No, I don't say that, but yes. I really do say this. Okay, anything else? Just those ones, just those two? Okay, let me have I don't know who's in my display, but I had the prepare canister. I don't know where it's at. Mine's in my trunk. But prepare. Awesome pre-workout. How many of you guys were using a pre-workout before Herbalife? Anybody? Ruben, I know you were. I've seen you. I've seen you with.
Yeah, Ruben.
I'm not gonna say what it was, but I've seen you. I'm just playing, Ruben. Okay. For a lot of my clients who already go to the gym and they have pre-workouts, I like to explain to them the benefits of the Herbalife 24 pre-workout, right? So a lot of pre-workouts that people normally use, and even by myself, I was using crazy things that made me feel crazy. Kenny's ears were like red and it was weird. Like we were getting weird effects. So with the Herbalife 24, it's a very clean pre-workout. It's not a chemically based pre-workout. And all it does is increase nitric oxide in your system, right? So when you're working out, people will be like, make sure you breathe, and that's important because you need that oxygen. Muscles need oxygen, right? So the prepare will get that extra oxygen in you. So when you're working out, you can actually have a better, long-lasting workout with less like, what do you call it? Like, what would you guys say? Fatigue. I would say tiredness, but fatigue. That's the benefit. And once you work out with the 24, the prepare, you can't work out without it because you're like, no, you need that prepare because everything's just so easy. Everything just feels so light. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about exactly. That's why he goes to the gym every day. We were at a prepare. We found out it was because he was ordering it in bulk, you guys. He was ordering it in bulk. That's why he goes to the gym every day. So prepare, something awesome. If you're not on it, you guys work out. Try the prepare and it makes a big difference in your workout. Cool? Yeah. Okay. And any other products? Should I go over? Good?
Over the peanut butter.
Oh yeah. No. Okay, you guys. These are the basic, most awesome products. There's more products, but for the sake of time, I'm just going over these today. Okay, so everyone's good. Everyone's excited. Everyone's ready to try out all these products. Yes. Okay, I'm pumped. Forward. Yes. All right, you guys. Next on the roster, we got someone really special. Okay, and I mean special. He's tall. He's fit, you guys. His picture's coming up. He's tall. He's fit. He's charming. He's smart. He has a way with the people. He should have ran for senator or some type of political, because his charisma, you guys, is unspeakable. World team member, first cut active supervisor. He's back to getting consistent. He's found a new DMO. He's ready to go hard. He's talking middle team in the next 3 months. So he's cutting for middle team this month. Nobody knows what this guy's up to, you guys, okay? I'm being serious. I had a lot of tea. And I'm bringing him up. Everyone knows him as the tall guy. Corwin Morris. Give it up.
That was an amazing introduction. How was everybody feeling? In Cyberland in the room? Yeah. Pretty good? Yeah. I'm so nervous. My name is Coach Corwin, aka the Tall Guy. I've been a part of the Herbalife family for going on 2 years. And I was off to a really good start. And then somewhere along the way, I plateaued and I lost my weight. I fell short of my DMOs. And I used the 3-day trials to get back on the ball. These are newish still. And this is what I'm trying to master, to expand my team, to grow, and to get as many people involved in the Herbalife family as I can. And I'm going to go over 3 points. First of which, the intent when you're walking up to someone, what the conversation would sound like, and how to turn over those 3-day trial clients into potential long-term clients. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So the first thing that I try to do is, first of all, I don't think. The longer you think when you're approaching someone, the more you're going to have time to discourage yourself. When you're talking to someone, just don't think. You got to talk to X amount of people a day. It's just, hi, my name's this. Then it's already too late to back out. Hi. That's the goal. Hi, my name's this. And they're like, oh, hey, my name's, then it's like, they have to talk now. All right, well, this is what I'm doing. So a lot of people, I feel like they get shy because they don't have an intention when they're talking to people. A simple line that I use to talk to people is, hi, my name is Corwin, or the tall guy, and people laugh, like, oh my God, that's so funny. And then I say, hey, listen, I just opened up a nutrition club. Whatever your nutrition club is, necessary nutrition, this, super active nutrition, and I say, hey, listen, we're doing this challenge where I have to talk to 100 people a day. I just want you to be one of the 100. Oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm doing to make them laugh. Hey, you're number 37. How do you feel about being number 37? That's pretty cool. I like 37. You know what I mean? And then you just take off. So I say, hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. We're just trying to get as many people involved and inspired as we can. Do you have a fitness goal? Yeah, I have a fitness goal. You know what I mean? Some people will tell you. A lot of people are insecure, and a lot of people are, what's the word? They're like embarrassed almost to voice it. So if they don't have a goal, you know what their goal is already, ideally. You know if someone looks tired. You know if someone might want to tone up. You know if someone might want to gain muscle. So I just give them the list. I don't say, hey, you need to lose weight. This is a 3-day trial. I say, hey, this is good for like toning, energy, weight loss. You just give them the array of choices, and you just make sure that whatever they want is in that list. That way they don't have to commit and say, yeah, I want to lose weight. They say, hey, yeah, that sounds kind of good. I might want to tone up. You know what I mean? So I say, that's amazing. And then I say, have you ever heard of Herbalife? Everyone's heard of Herbalife. Yes, I've heard of it. What's the next question? Have you ever tried it? No, I've never tried it. There's so many people who have not heard of Herbalife. I talk to like 30, 40, 50 people a day. 80% of those people have not heard of Herbalife. So I say, what have you heard about it? Listen to what they've heard about it. I've heard it was good. It was, you know, it's good for weight loss. It's good for muscle, blah, blah, blah. Why haven't you tried it? I just don't know anybody. That's amazing. You know, you're in luck. Let me tell you, I have this. The goal, the first 30 seconds of the conversation, you want to hand them the trial. That's what you want to do. What does that do? That engages them. Now they're not so worried about walking off. They're like, okay, this is cool. People like stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you hand them. It could be a coupon, anything. Here.
Q-tip.
Exactly. It could be your car keys. Here, hold this real quick. Let me talk to you about what I'm doing. They look at it. This is kind of cool. And then I say, let me explain to you what you're holding. You've heard of Herbalife, yes? Yes, I've heard of it. A lot of people may tell you there's a big rumor going around that it's expensive. You know, Herbalife is expensive. That's why I don't do it. I say, I'm explaining to you how inexpensive Herbalife is. And I just pretty much explain to them how this is going to last them for 3 days. Should I talk about how much it costs?
Do that whole
Thing, how much it lasts.
The full thing. Okay. So I explain to them, I'm going to tell you why Herbalife is not expensive. So I ask them, depending on what their goal is, I would say, okay, what's your goal? I want to lose weight. I say, do you have breakfast? The prime reason a lot of people are overweight or not comfortable with their physique or, you know, not toned is not because they overeat. People who are heavier tend to just have slower metabolism. So ideally, they undereat. So 75 to 80%, if I be so bold, of people who are overweight skip meals. They don't eat breakfast. They probably eat 1 meal a day. I don't eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I don't have time, blah, blah, blah. All the problems they're giving you, they're just giving you fuel for ammunition on why this is good. Why don't you have breakfast? Oh, I'm just tired in the morning doing with my kids. That's perfect. This is faster. I don't feel like eating. That's perfect. You drink this. You know what I mean? Nice. And whatever rebuttal they give you, you just use that as fuel. You know what I mean? So when people tell you their problems, you listen to them, because if you walk up to someone and they feel like you're just trying to sell them something, you're going to shut them off. You have to be open-minded about what they're telling you, you know, receive it, and then flip it back. Like, all right, well, if you know, my buddy has a lot of kids and he never eats breakfast. Relate to him. You know what I mean? So I explain to them, if you're not a breakfast person, if you don't feel like eating in the morning, this is perfect. I open it. And I always pull it out. This is our best-selling flavor, cookies and cream. It's amazing. It's my favorite. Do you like ice cream? Everyone loves ice cream. Do you all like ice cream?
Yeah.
I love ice cream. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Say it. Yeah. Well, guess what? If they say anything besides that, it's going to be cookies and cream today. Guess what? We don't got that. But, you know, we'll talk about the list. But you're going to have cookies and cream for 3 days. How about that? It's amazing. And people get excited. Just talk, bounce off of them. And I explain to them, you're going to have one of these for breakfast. That's the main thing that people do wrong. They skip breakfast. So you have this for breakfast. And then I say, another point I always use is, when you go to work, what do you do for lunch? I go to a drive-through. You know, I do this. People skip breakfast and they're reaching to their wallet for lunch. That's the 2 prime mistakes people make. How much do you spend on lunch? $8 to $10. Tell them what they spend. You spend like $8 to $10 a year. You know what I mean? They're going to agree with you. What's 8 times 3? What's 9 times 3? What's 10 times 3? Whatever number they spend, you guys have to, that's the last one. Whatever number they spend, that's going to give you an idea on what they're willing to spend. You know what I mean? You don't want to overextend them by telling them like this large number. So whatever they spend, you want to make sure it's affordable for them. So I just explained to people, you're going to have the first day for breakfast. At lunch while you're at work, you're either going to go to a drive-thru or in the break room. Next 3 days, you're going to have this. 8 ounces of water. You don't need a shaker. I mean, you don't need ice. You don't need milk. Let's talk about how convenient it is. It's a nice carrying case. You can carry this in your purse, at your desk, at work, in your glove compartment. And let's talk about like the benefits of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Excellent. Give me 5 seconds. Okay. So the next point, that honestly, that pitch, just bouncing back and forth, closes a lot of people, honestly. And a lot of people, if you're listening to them and you bounce off what they say, they're going to receive it and they're going to give it a shot. One of the biggest benefits of the trial, I remember me, Kenny, and Sarah, we would always have like these long discussions, just us today. It would be like, I don't know, like a sitcom. And we would always talk about, man, I wish I would like a trial. Because a lot of people are like, I don't want to spend $100 to X amount of dollars on something before I've tried it. So you explain to people, this is a perfect way to test drive it before you fully commit. That way you can see how I work with you as a health coach. You can see how you like the plan. You can see if you really like the taste of it. You know what I mean? If it's convenient, if it works for you before you fully commit. Last 3 days, help me out. Okay, perfect. Next step. During the plan, you want to be very consistent. You want to baby them almost for the 3 days. Expect mistakes. This is a trial. So whenever I have someone on a trial and they make a mistake, I tell them, you know what, I expect mistakes. That's what the trial is for, so we can see your strengths, your weaknesses, what we need to work on before we commit to the full plan. Everybody with me? Yes. Excellent. So I pretty much tell people, give them the snack list, the meal plan, and make sure you're consistent. The more you work on them for the 3-day trial, that's the less work you're going to have to put on them when they jump into the full plan, because they've already been babied for 3 days. You know what I mean? Hey, did you have your shake? Excellent, man. All right, what time? All right, you're going to have a healthy snack at this time, okay? Excellent. Get pictures, 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 pictures. Ask for pictures of everything. That way you can see if it's healthy. You can also monitor serving sizes. And I tell them this is what I'm asking for pictures for. It's going to make sure that we stay in touch. It's going to make sure you're eating healthy. And it's going to make sure that you're not overeating, because you can eat too much of anything. There's a such thing as too much healthy food. You can have too much salad without ranch dressing. You can have too much chicken breast. You can have too much water. So that's what I tell people. And after the 3 days, I'm sorry, let me take a step back. The last thing you want to tell them when you meet with them is the plan. You're going to do this plan for 3 days. I say on the 4th day, we're going to meet at my nutrition club or whatever is convenient for you. And I'm going to talk to you about the next step. You tell them what's going to happen. I'm going to talk to you about the next step, that being a longer lasting plan. Something that lasts 2 weeks to a month. That way it doesn't get too tedious as us meeting every 3 days. Now, if someone's willing to spend $20 for 3 days, what's 3 times 10? What's 20 times 10? 200. You already have an idea on what they're going to go for. You can't say $200 is too much for a plan if you've already done that. How are you going to say you can spend $20 for 3 days, but you can't do that, 10 times? They've already committed to saying, I can do $20 every 3 days. You know what I mean? So on the 4th day, I message them, say, hey, you know what? I asked them how they did. You celebrate with them. If they lost 4 pounds, you want to pretend like your mom lost 4 pounds. Your brother, your best friend, you. Oh my God, that's amazing. Let me call him. Oh my God, Tony, that's amazing, man. You lost 4. That's crazy. How do you feel? You know what I mean? And then you meet with them. Tony, we got to get down to the club. We got to meet here. What are you doing right now? We got to meet sometime today. It's very important you meet with them immediately. The longer the gap, the less likely they are to turn over. Does that make sense? You want to strike when they still have that excitement. You want to, all right, well, we need to figure out something. That way you can continue your plan. We don't want to take a long break. And then we have this paper that Sarah came up with. And this is pretty much 3 plans that you have. I don't know if they can see that. This is, you guys take a picture real quick. This is a picture that Sarah came up with. It's honestly genius. And this is a good turnover package. So pretty much you meet with them and you don't, whenever you're talking to somebody, I think the best way to sell something is to speak with confidence, assume the sale. You're not asking them, are they going to continue? You're asking them how they're going to continue. Does that make sense? Well, which way do you want to continue your plan? You know what I mean? So you say that, and there's 3 plans. The basic plan is just the Formula One and the total control. The amazing thing about this is it's exactly like the 3-day trial, but this is just like the bigger package. So they're familiar. There's no foreign products that you have to explain, and this is an easy way to keep them going. So this is what the basic one looks like. It's a Formula One and a total control, right? Explain that this is 90 tablets, so it's going to last them even longer, and they can take them 3 times a day if they want to. You know what I mean? If you wake up earlier, take this once, twice, 3 times a day if you want. And then the Formula One, right? So this is the first package. The second package is the exact same as the first one, but it has protein inside of it. So I explained to them, if you want your shakes to taste exactly how they did for the trial, you want to at least purchase the exact same products that were in the trial. I always push for this one because I explain to people, if you liked your 3-day trial, I want your 30-day experience to be the same thing as your 3-day experience. Don't cut yourself short. And explain to people, however bad you want to lose this weight, it's going to reflect what you're willing to invest in it. You know what I mean? If budget allows, I don't want you to have people overextend themselves, and they genuinely can't do it. But some people, you know what I mean, they just don't see value in it. But if someone wants to lose 100 pounds or 20 pounds, they're like, I'm going to start on this. It's like, man, if you want to lose 20 pounds, you know, I have clients who lose X amount just by starting on this. You know what I mean? And push them and show value. And the biggest package is 2 Formula Ones and protein. This is cool because this package, this is the full package. You can take 2 shakes a day on this. This is the bigger protein. This is the 840, and it's going to last the full plan. So on the first one, with just this is going to last about a month if they take 1 shake a day. If they want to continue taking 2 shakes a day, I explained to them that I would go with this one, and it would last a month. I have a pretty good success rate with the trials, and I like my method. And I think that this is the way to engage a lot of new people. I have a pretty good success rate. So far, it's about a 70 or 80% success rate of people who come off the trial and then jump onto a plan. And it's really good because you're getting a commitment initially. It doesn't matter how many yeses you get, you know, buyers are liars. So if someone's going to buy something from you, the best way to get them engaged is to get them to commit. Yes, so these are the 3 plans.
What are the prices?
Oh, okay. The first plan, this one is only $100. So if you break it down, you say, okay, this is the basic plan to continue. It's only $100. Now, mind you, they spent $20 for the 3 days, but this is without the protein. But still leave this as an option. I don't want you to feel you're not successful if they don't go on the biggest plan. The goal is just to keep the shakes in their mouth and to keep them working towards their results, right? Slow steps are better than no steps. So this is the main one. The second one is the beginner plan. This is option 2. And you have a Formula One, a protein. And this one is $150. So this is going to last about 30 shakes. So however they want to measure that up, 1 shake a day, 2 shakes a day, it's going to give you an idea on how long it's going to last. And the third option is 2 Formula One and protein. This is the full plan. And this one is $210. So this is going to last them a month at 2 shakes a day, and they should have an amazing result. Yes, I think I'm done. Do you have any questions? No, I'm amazing.
Good job.
No, you guys are amazing.
Work. Hey.
Who's next? Who's next?
Oh. Up next, Super Mario. President's Team. I don't know. You already introduced them.
No, you have to.
Up next.
People in the room don't know who he is, so you want to explain.
Up next, President's Team member, my sponsor, SuperMario, been in the business a long time. Here he is.
And I don't know about y'all, but I think Corwin did like an amazing job. We do a lot of 3-day trial trainings, but to be able to get it from somebody who's in the thick of it and using it, and you know, a lot of the language and the stuff that I've heard, I've said, I've seen in trainings, and for him to be implemented it, I'm completely impressed. How about you guys?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm sitting there, and then the products were amazing too. As you guys can see, you guys, we have a lot of fun with Herbalife. We have a lot of fun with our business. We have a lot of fun as we engage with each other, and we engage with you know, our clients and potential people, and that's what it's about. You know, it's serious business because we actually can make a business with it. But all it is like these amazing relationships, and to be able to see these guys have fun and teach you guys, you know, in their own house has been dope. So right now we're gonna do the marketing plan. We should have did a whole unknown nutrition panel and had Kenny do the marketing plan or something too. I'll do the marketing plan.
You said you wanted to do it. Gotta go like this.
Let's see if this will work.
That's on lean right there, man.
Huh?
You on lean.
I'm leaning.
He's right on it straight. Abstract.
All right, you guys. Let's see. All right, y'all get right there. Bing, bow. So you learn the products so you can talk to the people that you talk to and get their results, right? And we get these amazing products, earn this retail, and we might as well learn how to move up the marketing plan and earn more than retail with it. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this board real fast, and hopefully you don't fall on us, which will be no problem, guys. All right. So everybody's here. HHero School, you guys, is mini STS, and STS stands for Success Training. Okay, school or Saturday. This is a success training school. Is everybody interested in success?
Yeah.
Yes.
Success equaling pin change, success equaling income, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. We're going to get into it and take notes. Listen to how I say things, you guys, and so that you guys can teach the same thing in a nice, good, effective way. So, with Herbalife, $70 get you started as a member. Like the sideways, like the right. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, y'all might see that. Just listen if you can't see it. Okay. This entitles you to a 25% savings on your own plan when you buy it off your website / profit when you purchase for your amazing clients. So what this means, you guys, is if we set up a plan, right, a nice little small plan after a 3-day trial for $100, the client will give you that $100, and on your Herbalife site, you'll pay $75 for that plan. Make sense? That means your profit in hand cash will be $25. Now suppose, and this is a brand new member, you guys, this is your first day, you can meet somebody, talk to them, get them on something simple, make $25 with a couple minutes of speaking about the products. Suppose you get them on a big plan that Corwin told you guys about, which was like $200. Your profit on that would be $50. Amazing, amazing, right? So the cool thing with Herbalife is we get a chance to make some more money doing the same thing. Anybody want to make more money?
Yeah.
Cool. So the next level is a senior consultant. Don't focus too much on the name of it. Just focus on how to get there. Okay, you guys? This is 35% level. Same plan. Little baby plan. $100. Client gives you $100. because that's how much the retail is. You pay Herbalife on your website $65. In-hand cash, you make $35. Imagine you get them on a bigger plan, you guys, like that $200 plan off a 3-day trial. In-hand cash, $70. Wow, amazing, real fast, same energy as last time, except you made an extra, $10 or $20. Now to get to senior consultant, you guys, it's 500 volume points in 1 calendar month. So you're brand new, right? You start right now in September. By the end of September, you got to get 500 volume points. Now, what a volume point is Herbalife currency. We're in over 90 countries, 95 countries. And so there's a lot of different currencies, around. We got pesos, we got yen, we got the real, we got euros, right? And so to keep track of the distribution of the products, Herbalife assign volume points to each product. So Formula One, same volume point, different price point. Does that make sense, you guys? So in America, it's really, really close to almost $1 per volume point. So it's almost about $500 worth of volume and products. Basically, you plus 2 people on a plan, you'll get there, move up. 2 people who want to lose weight: mom, sister, cousin, roommate, co-worker, best friend, spouse, girlfriends, whatever, right? Anybody want to make more money?
Yeah.
Cool. So next level, qualified producer. This is 42%. Same $100 plan, you guys. Nice, little small, quick start. They give you the 100. On your Herbalife site, you pay $58. In-hand cash will be $42. Bigger plan, right? Because you're great at what you're doing by now, so you're probably going to catch people at this 200, right? Because you're practicing, talking to a lot of people. $84 for these products in profit off of one person. Anybody make $84 in the hour at their job? Me neither. And I don't think you have to talk for an hour about these products to get somebody interested, especially if they've been on a 3-day trial, especially if they've seen your results, especially if they've been exposed to the community. Right, you guys? Cool. So you can make $84. Dang. Let me see. You make $10 an hour. That's 8 hours of work. You make $20 an hour. That's 4 hours of work. Or you could just do 15 minutes of work and help somebody out and change their life as many times as you want. Corwin said he talks to 30 or 40 people a day. Just saying. All right, cool. To get to qualified producer, this is 2,500 volume points in 1 to 3 months. All right? So you start in September. We have September, October, and November to get to 2,500 volume points. If you don't do it in these 3 months, your September would fall off. And for this qualification, it would be October, November, and December. So it's a rolling 3 months. And it's just the accumulation of volume. Does this make sense, you guys? Yes. Excellent. You guys want to make more doing the same stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Next level, guys. Supervisor. Yeah. Put a couple bars right there. I knew I was going to like this business because of the super, right? 50%. Half. It's a marriage, you guys. Actually, the marriage is more like this. Like, I get 25% and the wife gets 75 or something.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Same $100 plan. They give you 100. On your Herbalife site, you're going to pay 50. And your in-hand cash profit is 50. What? Bigger package, right? You're good by supervising. You've been talking to people. Hitting, missing, whatever, a lot of success, not everything. $200 plan, $100 for helping one person begin their journey, start their journey. And just imagine when they re-up and when they bring you all their friends, right? How to get the supervisor, you guys, is 4,000 volume points in 1 year. From the day you start to a year, all you gotta do is do 4,000 volume points. You're really only looking at about 30 consumers, about 30 consumers, maybe 29 because you're gonna be consuming and stuff, to be able to get that. An easier way to get to supervisor, you guys, the more ideal way to get to supervisor, you guys, the recommended way to get to supervisor, you guys, is to think about doing 2,000 personally purchased volume points. So this is volume that you personally do with your own clients and for your own consumption. And to round out the 4,000 is 2,000 downline volume points, right? So this is when you maybe have a client and have some friends who are interested in not only changing their own life, but being active as a coach. They begin and they start moving up the marketing plan the same time as you before you get to supervisor, right? So what does that look like, you guys? Let's go through the whole thing. Who's eager to be a supervisor?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have everybody be a supervisor. I'm gonna just put super right here. Boom. I get a brand new member. Who's a brand new member in the room? Any brand new members? Woo! Anthony. How old are you, Anthony? 15. I know when I was that young, I was like summer jobs and stuff like that. It was hot. It was horrible. I used to sell candy door to door, all kind of crazy stuff, right? So Tony, you like Tony or Anthony better? Tony. The boss. Soprano. Tony's a brand new member. Tony, what percentage are you when you first start? 25%. This is going to be the benefit of why you want to start people into the business with you. You guys ready for that? This is your retail profit. One way of making money. Write that down. One way, first way of making money. Wholesale, on why you want to sponsor people into the business too as well, is what we're going to go over. So Tony's at 25%. I'm a supervisor. What's my percentage, Tony? 50%. You're like in the learning mode. This is why it's easy. You in school right now, smart, right? So what wholesale is Herbalife is going to pay you 50% on everything you buy as a supervisor, right? But the crazy thing is Herbalife always pays out to the distributors 50%. But you do have to make yourself eligible for the 50%. Does that make sense? So if you're a new member at 25%, the other 25% of the products that you order, Herbalife will kick a 25% check, right, to the supervisor on everything that Tony orders while he's at this level, right? So basically, splitting that. Now, Tony's ambitious. He wants to be a senior consultant. Tony, what percentage is senior consultant? 35%. Do we have any senior consultants in the house? Brand new senior consultant. Right? So, ambitious, like Christine, right, gets there. The difference between a senior consultant and a supervisor is what percentage, Tony? The difference between 35 and 50 is 15%. Very ambitious. Christine's like right at 35%. Tony's getting there. What's your next step? Qualified producer, which is what percentage? 42%. The difference between 42 and 50 is, you know the answer. What's the answer? 8%. So everything that a qualified producer orders at the 42% level, 8% will get kicked up there. So as you guys can see, there's a benefit from having people on your team, right? Herbalife's going to pay you for showing somebody how to make their own profit. Okay? Now, the cool thing is it starts as you're a member. Tony's at 25%. His upline's at 35%. The upline's still going to get a 10% check. Right? Goes up to 42%. Somebody's a brand new member, they'll still get that 17% check because that's the difference, you guys. And then this difference is 7%. So you're always going to be getting something as soon as you bring somebody in, and then their volume points, this 500 to get to see your consultant counts towards you and your downline volume, which is going to help you as you go to qualified producer and supervisor. Does this make sense, you guys?
Yes.
It's all cumulative. We all grow together. Amazingness. Now, at 42%, you really want to do what, Tony? Go up, right?
Yeah.
Which is what? To what? Oh, who you was texting? What's her name?
Decline.
He was trying to find someone that wanted to
After
do
qualified
that.
producer, Christine, where you want to go to? Supervisor, which is what percent? 50%, right? So you go here, 50%. Tony, come back with me. What's the difference between 50 and 50? Zero. So what Herbalife then does is say, we're going to pay a 5% royalty based on what this supervisor volume does. Okay? Now, we're just going to show you a quick little roundabout of royalty and what that check might look like as you help somebody get to supervisor and your supervisor. Coral, what was your volume last month? Like 3,100? 3,100 volume points. Terrence, what was your volume last month? 5,100 volume points. Kenneth, what was your volume last month?
8,200.
8,200 volume points. So what we do, this is going to show us a couple things. What this is going to show us is a social proof on what's possible, right? It's possible to do plenty of thousands of volume points per month as an Herbalife member. What it's even better going to do is give you the confidence of knowing that you're in the right place to learn how to do this yourself, right? So let's add that up. Boop, boop, boop. 16,400 volume points from 3 levels of supervisors, you guys. So the check on royalty would be $820 to you on the 15th. We just circled 3 ways to earn money with Herbalife. But you only get royalty as a supervisor. Your highest wholesale profit can be as supervisor. So as a brand new member, what do you want to do? Get the supervisor. And when you become a supervisor, right, what do you want to do? Get people to supervisor. Help them have this opportunity to, as they begin, get the most retail they can get. And then show them the benefit, keep the importance of the benefit of bringing people into the business to provide that opportunity, and your supervisors grow. And then this is all included. Royalty check, wholesale check, retail cash. Right, you guys? Hot Rod, what up, baby? I think this is the first time I see my boy Rod on the line, man. We out here in Highland at the old stomping grounds, dog. What up, man? I'm excited, man. You're about to be a brand new supervisor in like, what, 1 day, 2 days? You got to be supervisor? Right? Cool. Any questions on the marketing plan? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you got the 10%. Oh, you got 15. You got the differences on the right.
Yes.
And then you got some other differences on the left.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. What she's asking about is the wholesale income overall. What I like to normally do is teach the wholesale from supervisor, so you know, like, the highest capacity of what you can get, right? You're at 50%. That's your highest ordering percentage, and it's going to be the highest difference between you and your members. So I like doing that. But I'm going to quickly go back into it to show the difference on all levels, okay? If you're a supervisor, we know 8, 15, 25 based on their levels. At 35%, you're going to get 10% off of your downline members because they're at 25 and you're at 35. Herbalife's always paying the difference between you and the downline, or you and, you know, your upline, right? If you're at 42%, Your new members who are ordering, you're going to get 17% because the difference is 17 between 42 and 25, right? If you have senior consultants, the difference is 7% because 42 and 35. Make sense? That's it. And if you're a supervisor, 50 and 8 to the 42. Make sense? Cool. And the lady at the house wants to show us something. Yes.
I just wanted to show you guys, and this is something that we've been doing here. When we sit down and go over the market plan with somebody, we actually print it out. We print it out.
I'll just take it out.
Okay. It's handwritten, but it's just, I made it kind of quick. But we've written it out for people, so when we sit somebody down, a potential member, a client that we're going to be speaking about the business with, when we sit them down, we give them the handout so they can follow along. And on there, we actually have them write down what their goal income is per month so that you know exactly how much money they're trying to make. So when you talk to them and you go over the marketing plan, you can use their goal and explain to them, this is how you're going to reach your goal every month. And also we have them list 10 potential clients that they could possibly reach out to once they become members. So it's just something that is good that people can take away when they leave, and they can kind of go over everything when they get home. Because sometimes when you go over this, a lot of stuff can go right over the head. And this is something really effective. We've actually gotten 4 new members this month, and 2 tonight, and then we've gotten 2 throughout the month. It's the 3rd, the 4th, and it's because we've been sitting down and we've started to use this, so it's making it much just more clear what we talk. So that's something I wanted to recommend.
I definitely appreciate that. If y'all type that up, made it a PDF, and shot it to everybody, I'm sure everybody would be grateful for that. I happen to just look at it, you guys, and it's perfect, right? And it's effective. And it was your idea? Sarah, this idea, the meal plan idea. I mean, there's some crazy stuff going on here at Unknown Nutrition, you guys.
Unknown Nutrition. We're in a cave.
But for real, like, if you can,
I'll work on it.
yeah, PowerPoint or something like
It
that.
helps.
Yeah, it'd be really, really dope, you guys. And she hit a really good point, yo. She hit a good point of saying, yo, I show people the market plan, I show people the opportunity. As we good look at, my sponsor, Garen Jones, he posts a lot of top volume in our Team Urban Heroes page. And right now, this guy on the 4th day of the month is well over 7,000, probably 8,000, 9,000 volume points already, right? And him being a 30K presidency member, which you guys will learn more about, but essentially, just for, retrospect, it means his business is 3 times the size of a presidency member who I am, right? And he's always led from the front with, his work ethic and his drive and operating with no ceiling. And now he's taking it to another level, and he's at one of the most respected pin levels across all of Herbalife worldwide, you guys. It's like an immediate red carpet wherever you go, becoming a 30K presidency member. It's lifetime of red carpet and just opulence and excellence and recognition and special vacations. And he's working harder than everybody. And it's because he's giving people the opportunity to see what the opportunity is, right? And this is going to be the next big shift in what we have to do, with Herbalife. A lot of clients, but don't let them be, feeling vague about who we are and what we do, right? They think that they don't know if it's a hobby. They don't know if we're doing it for fun. They don't know if you're like an hourly employee. If you're out, right, Corin's amazing. He's out talking to people all the time. They don't know if he has the same compensation, he has the same income as somebody who twirls a sign all day, or who sells car wash fluid, and they're just like, oh, I'm out here. This is like, I'm a promotional person, right? It looks glamorous and all these other things where they get to drive around in like a Red Bull truck and go to like a sports game and hand out Red Bull all day. But all they're doing is making $8 an hour for their 4 hours, making less than what you would make helping one person. And you have to sometimes, a lot of times, as fast as possible, as soon as the interest is peaked, let people know what this actually is. And it's easier for you to talk about it when you're doing so much talking, so many clients as a supervisor, that you want to brag, right? You want to say, yo, man, there's some crazy stuff going on. Like, let me tell you about it. Because I got results, because I lost 10 pounds in 8 days, and I told my brother about it, and he did it too, and I talked to all my friends about it. Yo, I made $600 my first month before I ever even went to training. I didn't know nothing, and it was so simple. Yo, and then the past 3.5 years, all I did was learn to train what I learned and be committed to that, be committed to other people's potential. And now the company pays me X amount of dollars. Just doing the basics over and over and over and over again. And then you got to show people that. And then when they come around and you're sitting down with them and you're showing them something so simple, these numbers make so much sense. How could you not have them ready to at least try to add value to their life? At least try to connect them to a goal. Ask them what their dream car is. And I bet you they didn't go to school to get a job that can get them that. The dream car is a Ferrari and they went to school for psychology. It's not going to happen. But you get a chance to ask them a question. She said, I asked them how much money would they potentially want to make. You can show them where that would fit. You can show them a different marketing plan on when this number gets to 20,000, you can become a global expansion team member like Terrence Harkless and Marcus All Day and Stephen Crawford, and what that income looks like. And you can go a little bit more into it and show them what it's like to become a millionaire team member where you're doing 1 million volume points within your supervisors in a year. And what that income looks like Kyra and Megan Hawkins out in North Hollywood. And you can show them what happens with all of that. And you can show them what it's like to be a press team member who might be locally with you, right? Who might come in randomly. You can say, yeah, this is a press team member. Remember, I told you about that. And they're going to be like, wow. And it's like, and then tell them about the income of that. The average press team member makes $200,000 a year. That puts you in the top 2% of American income. If it only takes me 2 years and 1 month, technically, does it make sense that all of you guys are within 2 years of that? Technically, if the day I started not knowing nothing, it took me 2 years and 1 month, and everybody's been here more than 1 day, right? Anybody been here? How long you been here, Tony? As a member? A week? Oh, amazing. Amazing. I remember a weekend. Technically, everybody is within 2 years of having a dream. Everybody. And even if you've been in for 3 years, just like me, if you're still within another 2 years for 5 years total of being able to make top 2% of American income, that ain't so bad. 4 years for school. I mean, I don't know nobody who graduated in 4 years. It's always 5, 6, 7 years, like the way we do our credits, right? 3, excuse me. Terrence is an overachiever. You know, you can tell by how he lifts weights, right? But this is what we're doing, you guys. There's 3 things you got to really have your mindset clear about. Herbalife. You got to be clear about the marketing plan. You got to be clear about the products. Like, use them so much, love them, know how all of them taste, right? Never speak bad about the products, even the products that you don't like Wildberry or Original Tea. It's just preferences. You know what I'm saying? Be clear about the marketing plan, but so clear that you use it and abuse it. Client a day. New members and showing them how to get a client a day. Make as much money as Herbalife allows you to make. You got to be clear on that. Second thing you got to be clear about is that your organization is made up of people, right? So that means you have to talk to people and understand that everybody can use this opportunity so simply to change their life in terms of their health and in terms of their wealth. And me personally, I think if you got those two covered, it's pretty much a breeze in life. But that's if the third thing is intact, and you got to think about yourself. You got to be clear about who you are and who you want to be, right? I do Herbalife. I'm a press team member, but that's what I do. Who I am is an inspiration, a story of redemption, right? A leader, a speaker. Herbalife is just a vehicle to be amazing things, right? A change. All the things that you want to do that's like connected to greatness, it's just a vehicle to get you there. We're not just doing Herbalife here. We're doing all these amazing things with an amazing company that's just a vehicle for it. So you got to see who you are, right? Who you want to be and who you are innately. I don't know what your belief system is, but you come from something powerful, okay? And you have to be connected to that, knowing that you can do whatever you want and that you deserve to be wherever you want to be. Unlike back in the 80s, 1800s, you guys, 1600s, 1400s, where you're born and you have to stay in the station that you're born in, they didn't have a choice. They dreamed about being kings. They dreamed about living in a castle, owning lands. You couldn't marry out of it. You couldn't work out of it. You couldn't steal it. For the most part, you were a peasant. You were born a peasant. Me, I know I was born a peasant. Right? How many people in here, how many people out there, y'all were born peasants? Keep it real. If you wasn't, y'all lucky. But under a peasant, you got maybe a landowner, maybe a supervisor, but y'all not dukes or earls or lords, but you could be. And y'all definitely get to be kings and queens. That's why we building a royalty. And so you got to be clear and to get this mindset where it drives you, where you work harder than you've ever thought you could work, when you're not your lazy self no more, when you do things opposite from what got you how you are right now. I know I started at 30. I know I couldn't act the same way at 30 for these 30 years to get what I wanted. So when I stopped and didn't want to do something, I said, oh, I got to do it because I don't want to do it. I'm still mostly my old me. 30 years of me exists more than the last 3 years. So when I don't want to do something, I have to get more in the mode of saying, yep, time to do it now. Take on more responsibility. Sleep less. Show up more excited. Be the example more. And after all the things that we train about this comes to personal development, you guys. The biggest thing we do is get personally developed. Work on ourselves more than we working on the business. Working on our job. Even if you got a job right now, work on yourself more. You'll be better at that job. You'll probably get more bonuses and advancements in that job. It's not going to compare to Herbalife. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. But if you're working the job, you might as well get more from it by becoming better as a person, being more valuable. And it starts with the mindset, you guys. You got to intake it. You got to listen when somebody's telling you about it, even if you're sitting way in the back. Right? All questions are good questions. Cool. Let's get a picture, you guys. Oh, one question.
One thing, I know I'm talking about, but it's his fault because he made me talk to now. Corbin forgot to mention when he does the 3-day trial, I think it's really important too. Corbin, let's show me your necklace. Corbin, when he goes out and he's doing his 3-day trials, he wears his little ProPay little thingamabob swiper, so that if he's talking to people and they say, oh, you know, and they're interested, I don't have cash or whatever, he says it's no way out.
So when you signed up and you got your Go Herbalife site and signed up with ProPay, they sent you that Herbalife branded card swiper.
Yeah.
Does that work with PayPal or just ProPay? Works with PayPal?
No, I think they have
Well, because Brenda has PayPal. And does it help you? Do you get a lot of swipes?
So it works with the Pro. So you open your ProPay app, and you said it does work with PayPal?
No,
Just ProPay. So you have it again. Let's see it again though too, because it's amazing. I signed up for my ProPay in 2012, and they didn't have this. Look at this amazing Herbalife branded, which is amazing. Look, comes in, it got the little thing, snaps off. Great necklace, you guys. It's convenient. I ain't got cash. I got card reader. Boop.
Here we go.
And it's official because it's branded. If people like seeing branded stuff, it makes you like look like a legitimate business. So that's awesome, amazing. Thank you, lady of the house. You guys, y'all come in close so we can get this picture.
All right.
Y'all wait. Let me see if we had questions. See, I need that. Everybody good? No questions, you guys? Y'all good? All right, cool. Shelby on the road getting this education, man. I'm telling you, they don't know about it. I'm gonna catch you on the snapshot and in the group picture, you guys. Everybody get in, everybody get in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Quick, 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 quick. Crowd in, crowd. Come on, come on. Ain't no lens that wide, y'all. Ain't no lens that wide. Come on in, come on in.
Use a stick. I'm gonna use a stick.
No, we can do. We
Everybody look up.
Who's not in? Let me see. Ed's in. I got you, Tony. Don't even trip. All right, y'all. Show some teeth. Nice. Yo, it was amazing today, you guys. Look, turned up. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of the people that spoke today, you guys. This is going to be recorded. I'm throwing it to YouTube, you guys. Make sure when I post it, you guys share it with the people that you know that weren't on or weren't in the building. And definitely hold it for like your next new people, y'all. See y'all later. EJ, what up? Vicky, what up? Alili, what up? Where Ryan at? Tori, what up, man? Nice to see you or not see you. You know what I'm saying? Nakia, what up? All day. Peace. Oh, hi, Amanda. What's up? Tasha, thanks.